Yo, I go by the name of from the Neptunes.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Dallas Mavericks.
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels at the three. And it's Doncic missing. Timberwolves on offense. McDaniels finds Gobert. For three, Edwards. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Irving against McDaniel. Irving passes to Washington. Back to Irving. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Minnesota's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now Edwards, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Doncic with the steal. Thompson passes to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Gobert. Washington finds Gafford. Back to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. For the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Irving. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Julius Randle with the rebound. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range.
A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Thompson outside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Conley against Doncic. Outside for Randle. And here's Edwards from the arc. And no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Thompson inside. McDaniels defending. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the score by Dallas, Conley finds Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Randle from outside drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Here's Ingles following the score by Dallas. A shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at punting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Washington. Dinwiddie is screen on Randall. And it's Washington missing. Minnesota's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Ingles in the corner from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic left side. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Sinks the triple. DiVincenzo's got 6. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And a long combo guard, Dinwiddie can use that 6'5" height inside like a bigger player.
There's the drive. Pass to Reid. Doncic against DiVincenzo. Reid the pass to Alexander-Walker. Back to Reid. Shoots over Lively. And it's good, but hold on, the officials.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point of the game, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Merciless answer from Dinwiddie. He says, I can do that as well.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. And it's good, 2 points.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Marshall. The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Alexander-Walker with the ball. Lively's there. Here's Reid, and Reid throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Dallas has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Irving misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Reed throws it down.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Takes a shot at the elbow. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. McDaniels finds Alexander Walker. Now, here's Exum. Defense right on him. Outside Irving. Shoots the three. And rebounded by McDaniels.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Edwards, that's good.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Here's Dinwiddie. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Alexander Walker with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Here's Exum. Pass to Kleba. Puts up a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dinwiddie attacking. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Now Irving. From past the arc. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
That one goes in. 16 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
And it's so nice to see Dinwiddie in a scoring groove like this. He's making an important contribution on offense.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. P.J. Washington comes in for Maxi Kleba. Klay Thompson is checked in for Exum. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Doncic, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Thompson, a screen on Conley. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The three-pointer, no good.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And he trains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under
To the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
McDaniels gets to Conley. To Randle. And here's Edwards, covered by Irving. Edwards passes to Randle, down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Pass to Conley. Randle right side. And the rejection by Gafford. Doncic passes to Washington. They now take the lead. Washington's got his second basket.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randle with the bucket. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Washington over Randle. Randle with some nice D.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Left side, Edwards. Outside, Conley. Pocket 6, Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randle to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game. Thompson against McDaniel. And here's Washington outside. And the 3 ball is good. Washington's got 7.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Conley the pass to McDaniels. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Pass to Washington. And the 3 off target.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Doncic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
P.J. Washington, and that's good. Washington's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Conley's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. They get the rebound. Here's Gafford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Doncic going to work.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Randall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Randall's got 10 points in just the second half.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Thompson sets the pick for Marshall. Thompson outside. That 3 off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. And the rejection by Gafford. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Alexander Walker. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with Hardy, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Over Marshall. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Washington. Ingles covering. And here's Marshall from the arc. Ingles with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. And DiVincenzo is good for 3. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Hardy from outside the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Right side, Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Hardy. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He begged his players to keep it simple out there. Told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Minnesota leading by 5. Outside, Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Ingles fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Ingles has got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Thompson outside. Off the run. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Edwards against Irving. Edwards passes to Reed, and the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent.
Shot on the wing and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And here is DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Joe Ingles. Daniels, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Conley in for Dillingham.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Out to the wing. Pass to Randall. Out to Edwards. Look at Edwards running home the 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
1:44 left in the 4th. Gafford passes to Doncic. Doncic showing his strength.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Randall finds Conley. Shot clock at 5. Out to Edwards. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, hey, that's using all of the shot clock, right? Edwards beats the buzzer.
Gafford sets the pick for Irving. No good on the 3. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Back to Randall. Conley with it. Over in the corner, Edwards. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Rebound, Minnesota. Conley with it. Randall outside. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Reed misses. Grimes passes to Kleba. Rebound by Alexander Walker. There's the three. On the money. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.